One. All right, hello and welcome to Odyssey of Eternity, everyone who is watching at home. We are here with our new stream schedule. We are going to be streaming Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays and Sundays as well. We are Odyssey of Eternity, and tonight we have a very special game. We've been on hiatus for a bit, and now we are back with our Icewind Dale campaign as they're starting to get close to the end. Unfortunately, we're down a couple players tonight, but we do have two new players. One may or may not be coming in a little bit. The other one, Elway, thank you for rejoining us. I know you filled in a couple sessions before, and it's good to have you back. Everyone else, it's great to have you back in game, in server. And thank you so much for being patient as I had the hiatus and was changing things around. But good to be back. And here we are in Icewind Dale. So, last we left off, the party managed to cheese their way to find information in a risky move that did end up paying off incredibly well. The party ended up finding their way all the way through and finding the way, or the riddle, to get into the Temple of Unearthly. The party managed to succeed in getting the materials for this and got into the temple, or the tower. Finding your way through the tower, you guys cleared most of the first floor. And as we left off, you guys opened up the door. I don't know if you guys still have access to the map, but room Y19E is where you were heading. So as the door opens, shifting green, purple, and blue lights spill into this room through a single window. Bolted down tables hold an array of equipment, beakers of alchemical fluids, alembics, cut crystal needles, surgical tools, coiled leather tubes, and more. Behind the table stands an ornate suit of armor. Where the head should be is a swollen human brain floating inside a canister of translucent fluid. I will share a picture of what this looks like. Alright, the picture is in the VC chat of this creature that you see in front of you. Alright, do you guys all see that image?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not terrifying at all.
It's a big one. Absolutely beautiful.
The thing nods the brain container at the top at you. And,
Does the brain sway?
the brain sways a little bit in the glass, but it's floating pretty well. It follows with the body's movement. She nods her head like area to you. What are you doing here? A woman's voice sort of chimes in.
We're here for the fat loots, please.
The armor tilts the brain container. Tell me, what has happened in the world since the city has fallen?
Oh shit, that's a long time to cover. Anybody got the cliff note?
I don't think we need times the Mole Master had been destroyed and rebuilt and destroyed again and rebuilt again. So that'll take a good 3 hours off of the story.
I can tell her about how 10 towns became one town.
She sort of nods the head a little bit. Well, no matter. I take it you've seen the wreckage that this city is at the moment, have you not?
We have.
It's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah.
I would like to repair Ithrin to its former glory. I don't know why the city crashed, but I know of a magical item here that should be able to restore the city back to its former glory. I cannot fully leave this area in order to do so. As she sort of gestures down to her armored form, I am bound by certain restrictions while I'm in this place. However, you are not. If you could... What was that?
What was the city like before? It was before it crashed.
It was a grand place of magic and science. The world was magical. One did not need to die, as she gestures up to herself, when one's life was at an end. You could transfer your mind into different constructs or the like in order to live on for eternity. You could magics of more power than have ever been seen before and have been seen since were commonplace. And the view of the sunset and sunrise every day was the most exquisite thing one had ever seen from above the clouds. It was a place of wonder and beauty.
And looked at the rest of the group. Does anyone remember it being particularly beautiful or wonderful to be in the city? From what you've seen so far?
All we've seen is like really messed up experimentations gone wrong. Some very bad people trying to sustain their own lives infinitely, and they're not good. I don't know. Can we do some kind of like I don't know, history or insight check to think if this would even be like a safe thing to happen, or if this is something we should be preventing?
You can give me a, what do you guys call it? History check, yeah.
History.
Sure, I'll do a history check.
I'll give it a try.
I got 18.
Why did I do that?
nice crit.
23.
You said 23?
Yes, I crit.
All right. You'll remember from the history that you've learned that the city of Ithrin, while there wasn't much in the ways of common history, it was known to be a brilliant city that did go down in mysterious circumstances. But you don't know much about the city. However, you do know a bit about the Netherese. The Netherese are known dabblers of the Shadowvar, or not the Shadowvar, and dabble usually in fell magics, and didn't have any sort of qualms using questionable means to gain their motives. they were notorious slavers, and they sort of ran sort of like a think of like the Roman Empire, where they had one person in charge and they had like vassals and stuff like that, city states and the like. But while their civilization was great, their people were known to be sort of dicks.
I will relay that information to the party, and a look of great distaste crosses Yasha's face as he just is now completely interested in leaving.
The woman
Ground.
the woman hears this exchange between you guys. Oh, welcome, Tazbear. And she just like, my people were not perfect. I will give you that. But part of this, to restore it to its former glory, means we can return to the past to fix these issues. And with that, I need your help. I can fix these issues of my people, but I cannot do it alone.
Read. You're truly promising to fix an entire civilization built on slavery.
Well, I know where to start. As she taps her sword onto the stone floors, she's like, the High Overlord of Ithrin is a good start. He was sort of a jackass.
So, did you say return to the past? Like you actually want to restore it as in go back in time to the past, or you want to restore the city and rebuild?
I know how to return to the past, and all I need is 2 items. There's a broken obelisk somewhere in this place, and there is the staff of Erothus, which he keeps in his study. Together, I can work some time magic, and we can return to the ancient past and change the course of history.
Okay, side note, I just have a quick question. Say, for example, somebody came across like a magically silenced room and they had a really great time in there. If you change history, does that mean that that event never happened?
It would be hard to tell what the ramifications of that action would be. It could change everything, or it could change nothing. Who knows until we try? I offer. I also, if one of you should fall, I do know a way to prolong your life and keep you from dying.
I've got that. And I'll smile a little, annoyed as you're threatening my space.
She just sort of shrugs. Well, I will not oppose you if you do not wish to do as I ask. So my offer is this. If you'd like to work together, we can. I've told you what I can. All you need to do is get into the study and bring the staff to me. If this is not agreeable, then we can go our ways and leave as friends. Or at least acquaintances.
Owe has a very distant look in his eyes. He says, can you return to any point in time?
Something like that. Why, do you have a lost lover that you've been trying to find?
Owe doesn't respond, just continue. Still, like, staring off into the distance, but, like, that wall, obviously lost in thought.
It's not so much the concept of finding time, it's a matter of losing time. Does anyone have anything that they would particularly care about if we got lost for centuries or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have
See,
somebody I'd like to get back to someday.
that's a bit more of a problem.
I cannot guarantee that it will be a two-way trip or a one-way trip. I'm not familiar with how the obelisk, while being broken, would work. So, it is your call.
As a mathematician, I do not like how many variables are in this equation. Just saying. Okay, well, sounds like we probably have all the information we need. We just have to figure out a plan and decide what we want to do.
It's definitely something we need to think about.
Yeah.
All right, welcome, Swill.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm completely gone.
Nope, you're totally fine. Also, how does your... Oh, never mind. It's just an animated user profile picture. I'm like, it was talking as you were talking, and I was confused.
Yeah. I thought it was cool.
It is very cool.
I think it's
You have
possession.
Definitely possession.
You have possessed the character through the internet.
I have.
Teach me your ways.
So, as you guys are having this conversation, you do hear a little bit of noise from behind you as someone approaches from behind. Swill, would you like to describe your character to the group?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So you would see like a very bland looking human actually. Probably like a welcome sight. I don't know how the adventure's gone so far, but typical brown eyes, dirty blonde kind of hair, a trimmed sort of like beard kind of close to the face. Maybe a little tired, probably hasn't slept in about a day. Wearing some good old-fashioned studded leather. And he's got some wrapped bandages around his hands. And he has a rapier strapped to his side. And a pack kind of just slung slung over his back.
All right. What is your character's name, by the way?
Tordell.
All right, sounds good to me. So would the rest of you like to very briefly give descriptions of your character? We'll start with, that way he knows what he's going with. Elway, why don't you go first?
So you would see a 6'1" high elf with silver white hair, pale skin, wearing just a chain shirt with a shield on his back, with blue eyes that are flecked with gold. For the rest of the party, this very much has a family resemblance to another high elf you have met in this area. And you would say, "Hello, my name is Elway. Good to meet you."
Elway? Any relation to Mawe?
Yes, that is my brother. Have you seen him? I'm actually looking for him. That's why I'm in the area. I'm trying to find him. Doesn't know that I know who he is. It's a long story.
I don't know. I saw him a while back. I have no idea which way he went, though. I am sorry.
All right, next, Shayna. as you're having this conversation, would you like to briefly describe what your character looks like?
Kind of grayish, bluish, really pale skin. Looks like maybe she's not even alive, but she is. She's wearing dark cloaks and long cloaks, and just kind of likes to stick to the shadows a bit. She's carrying um, two rapiers, one that glows with magic. She has a very special bow that she sometimes you can see her like kind of talking to it a little bit. It's nothing to worry about though, I swear. Um, she's got a couple of hidden daggers inside her cloak. She just basically got weapons everywhere. Dark, purplish black hair. Basically, she looks like my Discord picture profile.
Okay.
All right, very nice. Tazbear, are you able to talk tonight?
No.
No? Alright, well, for the rest of you guys see an Aarakocra wearing some light armor, having a sword on his belt. Next up, Yasna, could you describe your character briefly?
A 5'10" human with very long white pale hair, very pale himself, quite dark eyes, wearing scale mail and just generally ornate rings on fingers.
Alright, very good. And last but not least, Yukio.
So you see a 5-foot air ganassi with snow white hair. Wearing a well, I would call it like mild circus attire. With hair that goes down to like her mid back. With cyan eyes that sometimes shimmer purple. Fancy.
Very nice. Alright. So, now that introductions are done, the woman looks to you, suit of armor. So, what is the decision? Are we leaving as acquaintances, or are we leaving as friends and you're going to help me?
I think I've made my point. I think I made my point pretty clear. Therefore, I would defer to the rest of you.
Even though I am quite uncomfortable with how many unknowns are in this situation, I feel like is going to be such a huge event. Like, how can we not do this?
So that's 2 votes. 1 for, 1 against.
We're still walking off in the distance, muttering to himself, and you hear him say, I could go save them. I could go back and save them. I should do this. I can go back and save them.
Alright, so 2 for, 1 against. Swill, for your information, they are debating on whether to help this individual and go back in time to restore the city of Ithrin. Which is the crashed city that the party is currently in.
Okay.
And the problem is we don't know exactly what the outcome will be, if it will restore just the physical city, or if it will go back in time and restore the Netherese people who lived there and were horrible.
Cordell sort of shrugs and says, "I shall follow where the masses go."
Tesbera voted against, by the way, and he said, but he's leaving. He's going to follow them and walk out.
Okay. So it looks like that is... So Yukio, it looks like you're the last person.
She's very much debating, probably mumbling a little about the possibility of going back and like changing, possibly like ending, like changing or like changing something in her past. But at the same time, she isn't sure because bringing back a whole city sounds like it could spell disaster. She's very on the fence.
Okay, so it sounds like the majority of you guys are against doing this. So do you guys walk away? Like how Yajna and Tasbera do?
Well, I have a question about like the missing people right now, Vrask and Artemis. And I don't want to presume how they would vote either, but what is the situation with them being missing right now?
They're just sort of, they're there, but they're not. And the lady calls out, this is something that you could come back later if you've had more time to think on it. I have nowhere to go, nowhere to be.
I think it would be best if we don't full out disagree yet, but try to gather more information about what would happen, because there's just too many things that we don't know how it will turn out, and I don't know. Maybe we can find out and get some answers while we're like adventuring through here.
Please do.
Oh wait,
Do you have a
and
sense?
then sighs and says, "All right."
Do you have a sense of taste?
Me? No, I have
Yes,
not
yes.
had the ability to eat or drink in many, many centuries.
Oh, too well done.
Yes, it is not ideal.
And yet you offer to tell us.
Yes, but it is a easy price to pay for immortality.
Yajna will wince at that and continue to go to Aspera and look for something else.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, so sounds like for the most part, you guys are going to head out from here. Easy enough. So if you're looking at the map, you guys are in Y19E. You did not explore Y19H, I don't believe, yet. I think that is the only area in for the first floor that you have not, or the passageway up to Y19I.
Could you resend the map?
It's in the VC chat.
Oh, there.
Actually, correction, you've been to that Y19H. That was a bar that you found that ancient...
Clockwise.
Yep, so you found everything in this first floor except for that tunnel leading to 19I and 19J.
Did we already go into Y19F and D? I thought we went into E first, because we went into that little hallway and then we're still going clockwise from there.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
You okay, Bo?
She seemed nice, but the price was a bit high.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, did you see his brother before or after the whole test thing?
Oh shit! I honestly don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was before because I don't remember ever being there for that.
Yeah, it's been a while, right? I don't even remember how long it's been.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's hoping that everything is fine.
So I, as a player, know what happened. You guys unleash a Tarrasque.
I don't know the full story, but apparently that's how 10 towns became one.
Oh, well, you see, what happened was we found this big giant white dragon, and then we found another, like a mechanical dragon, I believe, and then we got the dragons to fight each other so that we didn't have to try to die killing a dragon, and then there's a lot of destruction. But it was the dragons that did it, not us.
Interesting.
A lot of property damage.
And death, a lot of death.
I was trying not to mention that.
Oh, death is kind of my thing. Death there. That's funny. At least we killed that poor merchant we scammed when we sold all those fake ass diamonds and got rich.
No witnesses.
Yeah, no witnesses. That works though because Shayna, as an assassin, of course, could not leave any loose ends. You know, she would have had to go back and deal with him.
Are you still paranoid, by the way? And losing hair?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Maybe.
Alright, just continue not touching it.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if any kind of healing or cure yet, because I know I had come to you to ask, like for medical advice.
I have, because we haven't had a long rest.
Okay.
We're waking up with a. What was it? Not trust of the party. I don't know how long that lasted though.
Yeah, we'll have to see if that's still active.
I know Yukio's ended because I believe Yukio passed a check against it, but Shayna failed, and that's where that came from.
I don't remember that. Like, cause I remember I was told that she wakes up and has a severe distrust of the party, or either distrust or something. I don't remember. It was a few weeks ago, so my brain doesn't do good with week ago memories. We should probably take notes.
Wait, no one takes notes?
I don't
Yeah.
take notes.
if I take notes, they'll probably just be for me, and if anyone would try to read them, I am so sorry.
It's fine. I didn't realize.
Yeah, and that goes for our Sunday game as well. I don't take notes because I don't take good notes.
I think Artemis and Vrask take notes, so I just kind of I have like a little whiteboard and I'll take notes for myself, but it's mostly for initiative order.
Oh, an entire book for each campaign. I'm
I
crazy.
used to do that, but since I've been just playing online, I haven't done it so much.
Yeah, although I will admit most of my notes are just like footnotes of chicken scratch information that makes no sense because most of it I'm just recording in my head.
Sorry about that, guys. My girlfriend's been having a rough day with medically, so I just had to go run and check on her.
Is she
It's
okay?
all good.
That's okay.
She's a bit rough, but she's doing okay.
That's good to
As
hear.
long as she's fine.
Yeah.
But, alright, is everyone ready to continue?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys head out. Where are you guys planning on going here?
Someone mentioned Y19F and D.
Yes, let me double check with that on the thing. So, F was where you got those staffs. Also, by the way, were you trying to get the lady to identify those, Valen?
Yes.
Okay. None of them come out as magical items. But but each one of them could serve as an arcane focus.
Sounds like garbage to me.
And chamber D is a guard passage. Other than that, it looks like it was where the one that came out and talked to you earlier to leave came from.
Oh, right. I remember that now. And marketable garbage is still good.
That's true. It's not pointy. I can't stab anything with it. I'll just leave it to you guys.
I mean, technically, you could whittle it down into a spear.
That would be staff abuse.
Kenneth, I don't remember. She said that the thing that she wanted us to find is in like a study. Correct.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna like make a mental note of that.
No, absolutely.
I think we should probably just continue our search because we were kind of just trying to make sure we went through the entire place anyway. So if we are done on this floor, we should go up to the stairs that asked to go up to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys head to the Y19I area. As you see a 7-foot tall, 4-foot wide window at the north end of this room. And you see it overlooks a 35-foot wide gap in the superstructure. On the far side of this gap, a similar window opens to a different area. Between these windows stretches a magical, invisible well, you see panes of what looks shimmering light going through between the two windows.
It's times like this, I almost think this place is worth saving.
So there's a gap between this floor and the next, or
Yeah, so you are. So imagine there's two like towers here, and there's a gap between the two towers that's 35 feet wide, and you are hundreds of feet up above the air. This will, and you see shimmering light leading between the two tower spires.
Okay. Oh, I see now.
Does this look safe to cross?
Only one way to find out.
Tordell's gonna like get to like the edge and see if there's any sort of like invisible walkway there first.
Wait, take a staff. You can use it as a stick.
Good call. He takes the staff. And he uses it as a stick to try to poke at an invisible walkway to see if it's there or not.
Yeah, you do. You clicks down on something that sounds like almost like glass.
Ooh. Glass. Sounds unsafe. Okay, so the gap is there is like a sort of invisible walkway here. Cool. Tordell just nods like there is a walkway. That's it. That's all he says.
All right.
Who would like to be the first to cross?
I'll do it.
All right. So Yukio, you start walking very tediously at first across this, but your feet fall surely every single time you step forward as you head towards the opening on the other side of this gap. After about a minute, you cross. You find yourself in a room. In this room, your reflection dances over the mirrored surfaces of this chamber. 11 alcoves extend above the wall like points of a star, each one narrowing to a niche where a gentle growing crystal is mounted 5 feet above the floor. The air seems to hum with pent-up power here.
I think it's safe to say that Tordell like follows close behind Yukio, just because he knows that if someone else is in front of him, he'll probably be safe.
Yeah, she is not scared because acrobatics and all that. She's just gonna go through. Like nothing.
It's precisely what I had you feel.
Alright, so you guys all managed to get across. And as you guys get into the room, suddenly the crystals brighten as rays of energy burst forth one by one to converge in the center of this room. As more of the rays intersect, a translucent figure comes into view where the light converges. A bald man wearing a long purple gown. His face breaks into a smile as he sees you.
Tordell squeezes
hello.
his hand on his rapier.
I am Everlast at your service. So, what brings you humbly to the Chamber of Sorcery?
Curiosity.
Yeah, we're just checking out the place, having a look around.
Aha! The It is very, very good. So are you going to be bringing the city back to its former glory?
We haven't decided. There's too many things that are unknown about that. Could you tell us if you know anything about the process of how it would be returned and what exactly would happen?
Well, I don't exactly know how to do that, but I know that Veneranda in the other tower was trying to figure out a way to use an obelisk to do so. I don't think this is very wise, for that obelisk was damaged in the crash, and Erotherus was unable to repair it.
Yeah, we're kind of thinking it's not very wise either. The odds are not with us.
No, but if you do wish to restore the city, I will help in any way I can. It's been so lonely for the past, what has it been, 732 years? 33 years? One loses track of time when everything is just sort of awful and boring.
Well, what kind of help would you be able to offer us?
Well, if you guys find a plan that is a good plan and tell me of it, I can assist you with the planning.
How unspecific.
I apologize, I am simply following my late master's orders. I cannot discuss more with outsiders unless someone has met certain parables that I am not allowed at liberty to discuss.
And who was your former master? Former master, correct?
Yes, it was Erotherus. He was my creator. He was one of the most powerful minds I've ever seen.
How did he create you?
That I cannot reveal to outsiders as well.
She just does the little cough sneeze.
But I did hear, once upon a time, a joke one of the apprentices told me. That when a mommy wizard and a daddy wizard love each other very much,
You can stop.
neither of them can figure out how to do anything because they're wizards. That's funny, no?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, have you met Valen?
Valen just sort of waves giddily from behind you guys. Hello! I have not met her, but good to meet your acquaintance, Lady Valen.
I just whispered to him, your joke, she matches the criteria of your joke.
Valen just shoots a glance at your way.
Then useful. Can I do an insight check on our new construct acquaintance?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
That'll be a 21.
Yeah, he is, he seems... Oh, what's that?
Tesvera just gave Bardic Inspiration. I don't know if it would count or...
Your roll was still pretty high, so you can save that Bardic
Okay.
Inspiration for a little bit later, if you need. Because I think you have 10 minutes to use that.
Got it.
But you...
I will save.
Yeah, you get the feeling that he genuinely wants to help if a good plan is presented. He's also terribly, terribly bored. And you're probably the first people that he's talked to in hundreds of years.
So do you remember when I took off and may have assassinated a different construct along our journey some time ago? That construct, we were worried that was a placeholder for a very evil guy to put his consciousness back into that construct. Does this guy make me feel like on edge in that same way of maybe his master is his master in any way?
No, you more or less get the feeling that this dude's just a very, very good librarian.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. When we get more info and we need to try to figure out a plan, we'll let you help.
I appreciate it. You definitely get, to best phrase it, you get good Alfred vibes from this man.
Will the books help us at all with our choice?
The books.
There's a study somewhere, isn't there?
Yes, there is a study, and books in there might be of help, but I cannot say more unless you bring them to me. Master's orders, sorry.
I am going to start fishing through my pack while this is going on. Sitting with us so many other questions for our friend here.
Also, whatever you do, don't look up here. There is not a way up to the upper floors. This is my prerogative to tell you that no, you cannot get up there by following a doorway in the ceiling. You definitely cannot.
As soon as he said don't look that way, immediately looks up.
Yeah, you hear those too.
Also, Tesvera wanted to do a perception check.
Okay. Alright, Tesbury, you can definitely roll your perception check.
25.
25, yeah, absolutely. You do definitely, as you see that, you do see there is a, looks to be a secret door up on the ceiling, about 30 feet up above the floor.
Flies up to the door.
Alright, door is shut.
Door stuck.
Door stuck.
We're stuck. Door stuck.
Do you try interacting with the door?
Stuck or locked? Question.
It seems to be stuck.
Are the hinges visible from the outside?
It does not seem.
Goes outward or inward.
It does not seem to be. However, you do hear Everlast. Oh, definitely do not knock on that door. I cannot stress enough. You do not knock on that door because you will not open. As he has like a smile on his face.
Sounds like the kind of door you should knock on, actually.
You shouldn't knock on every door. That's just being polite.
I mean, manners are manners, but you definitely should not knock on this door. I have been told I am not allowed to tell people to knock on this door, so do not knock on this door.
I don't like the way he's saying that.
We understand completely.
You do realize when you tell people things like, that's better knocks, by the way.
Okay, as he knocks, the door just swings right open.
Door swings open.
Oh my, you found out how to open the secret door all by yourselves. I am so glad I did not tell you any of the answers, because that would be against my programming.
And there's totally not a way for those who don't typically fly up here, correct?
Oh no, there's absolutely no way for you to get up there unless he drops a rope.
Tesbero, I'm sure will just carry me, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, come and get me.
Yeah, I love you too. I'll let you know and I'll text you when I'm done, okay?
Tisbeth just says what's
I love
through
you.
the door, and we'll carry.
Alright, so Tazbear's coming up and down, grabbing people.
I do have a rope.
Shayna specifically.
Okay, so Shani, you go up there with Tazbear and you lower your rope. People are able to climb up by using this.
Before I go up the rope, I will take a moment to just finish and pack up and hold out a small bean buddy to the construct in the shape of a moth.
Okay.
This is for you.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. I can't actually interact with things in real life. Could you just set that down right there on that little pedestal? That would be wonderful.
Yes, of course. This is only for you. This is yours now.
I greatly appreciate it. I will treasure it for all of time.
And he will leave it there.
He sees like just the biggest smile on this construct's face. But the rest of you guys find yourself in Y19K on the High Court section of the map. When you ascend into this oval hall glittering with frost, carvings decorate the wall and long icicles hang from the ceiling. A 10-foot radius dome of translucent ice encloses the area around the shaft from which you emerge. At the far end of the hall, two blade-shaped patches of pitch darkness hover in the air to either side of the double door. A glowing green crystal, roughly the size of a human fist, is set into the arch above the doorway.
That sounds suspicious. I'd like to check for traps, please.
Alright, give me just 2 seconds here. So,
I'm not very good at investigation. I didn't roll very well anyway.
Oh, investigation. I'm pretty good at that, actually.
Okay, so if you want to help look for traps with me, that would be great. I can pick them. I just can't always find them.
Yeah.
You know, teach them.
Twirl nods, starts investigating the area.
So
That's an awesome one.
yeah, if you look at the map here, you guys are sort of stuck in that blue hemisphere, or the blue circle, where it says down to Y19J. As you guys come up here, you seem to be like a dome of frost all about you. And you see those two large black swords hanging sort of by the southern end of the room by a set of double doors. And you see a crystal set above those doors, a green crystal.
My investigation was an 18 plus 7. So
Okay, what were you trying to investigate with that?
the area for traps. Trying to find
Okay.
traps and stuff.
You don't really see any traps per se, but you definitely notice that the dome of frost that you're in definitely isn't just frost. It definitely seems like there's a wall of force of some sort of barrier there.
Mm-hmm.
And the two swords, you said they're on opposite sides?
So the two swords are on the southern part, past this dome that you're in, by the door at the south end of this hall.
Oh, okay, it's not. You said we're inside the barrier. The swords are not
Yes.
in.
They are not in the barrier with you guys.
But the green orb thing is.
The green orb is set above the door, which is not in the area with you.
Tisberis says, do I know anything about these swords?
Looking at them, not a single person in the group would know anything about these swords. But they do look absolutely wicked. I will share a picture here of what they look like.
Please do.
Yeah, she.
Not even with the crowns and memories.
Oh yeah, that's right. This Tasberry has all of the memories of the crown.
Oh,
I
true.
forgot about that. Tasbera would know that this is a living embodiment of a blade of disaster, which is a incredibly high level spell that has been lost to the centuries.
Why does it have to always look so pretty?
That's what I was thinking too.
And looking at it, it does look like it is a rend in the fabric of reality.
Just making it more pretty.
Poor Dell's looking at this like, does this come in rapier?
Just come in beer.
Sometimes, when you look into the void cuts you back.
Whoa.
I'm
Does
into
the
it.
void say I need a space-time rapier? Because I know I say that.
So my question for you guys is, how loud are you guys being here as you guys are looking about talking amongst yourselves?
Oh, Tordell's voice is fairly quiet.
Yeah, it would be pretty quiet as well because we're enclosed inside this dome. Everything would be echoing.
Tisberis is quiet. Yashna will be quiet as well.
I'm always probably mumbling to himself.
I'm not sure you deal with her mentality of like domes and everything. She probably in her mind is like, yeah, it's fine to be a little louder or on the in between.
Okay.
Because she thinks nothing can hear through the dome, you know?
Yeah, so as you speak up a little bit, and your voice hits just a little bit of a loud point, you see the green crystal briefly flash, or like flicker, as you see the dome around that you're around slightly shimmer as the thing flickers as well.
Flickering in a alert the guards way, or flickering as in it's the dome is wavering it down.
Like the dome is wavering.
Upon
it, when just speaks up, just like talking,
Yeah.
like thinking out loud. Well, that was weird.
flickers a little bit as you talk out loud in a louder voice.
Yukio does a sing-songy thing. Like just some sort of whatever song a little circus girl would know. Would sing and to see like what that does a bit loud.
The louder you get, the more the crystal flickers, and you see the dome flicker as well.
Mentions that I'll telepathically tell him to be quiet.
Tisbear said what?
Whoever was thinking out loud, telepathically tell them to be quiet.
Yeah, it was Elway.
Upon hearing that in your mind, Elway will again speak out loud, saying, sorry.
Cordell is almost very tempted to just scream. Just give one good shout.
Well, I, for one, I'm speaking kind of loudly. I, for one, do not want to be stuck in this dome for the rest of my life. So I say we try to work together and get this thing open, shall we?
I full-heartedly agree. He says really loud.
Okay, whatever song Yukio was singing, Shayna will start singing along.
Hell yeah!
I hope it's about murder.
As you guys start singing more and more, the spear starts flickering more and more. You'll still have the ice dome that's around you, but as you are reaching the high points, the loud points, you start seeing the wall of force that's surrounding you flicker and go out as the crystal starts flickering as well across the room from the volume.
Cordell says, I apologize in advance, and screams as loud as physically possible.
Roll me a die 6.
D6, sure. Where are my fucking dice? I swear. I have like no. There we go. D6, sure. I rolled a 6.
6. All right. And have you put your character in D&D Beyond yet?
No, he's not Beyond.
All right. That's fine. All right. Create new. Because as you scream, the bubble, you see the crystal go dull. The dome collapses as ice shards come down all upon you guys as the blades come at you guys in an attack. As this is initiative.
This is initiative? Oh, fuck. I'll take the... Because I thought that it was gonna shut down the whole thing. Okay, never mind. Fuck.
Rookie mistake that.
Very mistake. I haven't played D&D in a while, okay? Give me a break.
I got a Saint. 2. So that's a 1T1.
I rolled a critical failure for initiative.
Way to go!
Give me just 2 seconds.
Little lightheaded after that screen.
Very lightheaded, actually. He needs a minute.
Alright, so Elway, what is your initiative?
He's gonna lie down on the battlefield like, fuck, I need a minute.
Guys,
Elway, what is your initiative?
Who?
Elway, what is your initiative?
15. Numbers.
Thank you. Tordell?
I rolled a 1 plus... What's my fucking... plus 3, so 4 total.
Perfect, thank you. Shayna, what's your initiative?
20.
Tazbera, what's yours?
He had 13.
Thank you. Yajna?
21.
And Yukio?
21 is.
Combat. I'm hyped.
All right, Yajna, you are the first to respond as the dome collapses of ice. Ice falls down all around you as you see these living blades start coming in towards you guys.
Alrighty. I am going to cast Bless and just who needs us? Three of you.
Me.
Okay, Shayna, I guess I'm gonna go for Tordell and Yukio.
Oh.
So that's three.
All right, so you guys gain the benefit of a bless. Anything else?
And I will send out the spiritual weapon at second level.
2 leveled spells this turn.
Oh, alright. That's it then.
Nope, you're totally fine. All right, so Yukio, you are next.
So they all just this. Perhaps they don't count as monsters, do they? The weapons.
Define monster.
Scary creature that attacks us.
You definitely feel that they're definitely constructs of some sort.
Think perhaps maybe just hit them with an ice. If that has any effect on them.
You said ice knife?
Storm.
Oh, ice storm. All right. So yeah, that is a what type of save?
There it is. Dex.
Dexterity save. All right, Sheena, you're on deck, by the way. So the one rolled a 21, and the other one is a 23. They both save from your ice storm, so they'll take half damage, I believe.
Think. Reading. Think so.
All right, then roll your damage.
Roll.
What'd you get for your damage, Yukio?
It says 30. Total damage 31.
31. All right. Doesn't seem to do as much as you'd like, but it does do something.
Red.
So the damage does go through on both of them. That spell's large enough to hit both. Anything else there?
I think that's it.
All right, sounds good to me. Shayna, you're up.
Okay, how far away are these swords?
They are currently... You're there, so 5, 10, 15, 20... About 25 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to use my bow, my oath bow. So I'm rolling with advantage because they've gone yet.
Absolutely.
25 to hit, but no crit. Set pace.
All right.
So regular damage, but there's 20 magical piercing.
20 magic piercing, all right.
Yeah, whichever one was closer, I guess, or whichever one you decide is fine.
Sounds good to me. All right. You hit one of them. You see its form sort of flickering in the space-time. Your arrow is definitely lost from that. But other than that, you seem to hurt it. Anything else?
Oh god. Just wondering if I should bonus action disengage so that I can hide next time. I don't know if I look around, is there any way I can try to get cover if I try to hide for next round?
There is no place for you to hide right now.
Okay. Then that's it.
All right. So, next up is going to be the Living Blade of Disaster. This is going to fly through the air very quickly, coming through the blade, snackering through the air. And this is going to, let's see here, D6. A 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On you, Yukio.
Yes.
It is going to come at you. This is going... Yeah. So here, actually, let me do this. Because I had you choose things for maps and earlier. By the way, Tordell, you are the orange one with the ram skull.
Okay.
Alright, so you remember, Yukio, are the lime green one. This is going to come around the side and it's going to give a running slash at you. That will be a natural 20 to hit you.
Oof.
Yeah.
Tasbearer says disadvantage, question mark?
We could do that. That still is a crit, actually. Because this thing crits on 18 or higher.
That's terrifying.
Ow.
Yeah, so Yukio, I'm very sorry for this. I really am. I'm going to ask you a question, Yukio. Do you want rolled or average?
Rolled or average?
For the damage, and what's your maximum HP?
Oh my god.
Current is 58. Max is 75.
Okay, so we're not worried there, but rolled or average?
What would be better?
I can't tell you that rolled or average.
Rolled. Question mark.
All right, so you guessed correctly here. As this blade comes through and snicker snacks, you drop clean to the ground as it cleaves deep into your shoulder blade. You will take 72 points of force damage as you fall. You're not dead, but you're bleeding out quite quickly.
Yeah. Owie.
And that is its turn. Elway, you were which die again? You were the alien one. All right, so you don't start your turn. So it is your turn, Elway.
Being very concerned on what I just saw, I'm going to bonus action use my Hexblade's curse on the one that just attacked. And then run up to it,
Okay.
summoning my pack weapon.
So you're heading to the one that just attacked Yukio, you said?
Yes.
All right, that's 15 feet of movement.
And then I will take my 2 attacks because I have Thirsting Blade. That's a 14 and a 26.
Both will hit.
Wonderful. That'll be 30 points of damage total.
What type of damage?
Magical slashing damage.
All right, it is still up, but barely. You see its form sort of shimmering, almost like static electricity.
Don't think there's anything else that I could have done. Nope. That's all I got.
All right. Tasbera, I'm going to actually put you on there. You are the green one with the goat skull there, because I realized I didn't have you on there. But Tasbera, it is your turn. Gesundheit.
Thank
You're
you.
still
Sorry.
full HP, correct?
There's one that's injured, but it's still pretty healthy. The other one is barely alive.
Tasbera is going to cast Dispel Magic, 4th level, on the one with higher HP.
All right, as he does that, nothing seems to happen. The spell fizzles, as these are beyond the point of Dispel Magic working, like the other constructs. But very good idea.
Big brain.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any bonus actions there, Tasbera? If not, it is the next one's turn.
Move the Steel Defender to by Tasbera as a bonus action.
Okay, so the Steel Defender's there by him. Okay. So the Steel Defender's by him. Okay. Next up is the next blade. This one is going to come up. Who is the blue? That would be you, Shayna. This is going to rush up. You shot at its ally. It's going to come up, flying through the air. Snicker snack. And let's see. It's cocked. All right, that gets a 20, which is a crit.
Just critting on everybody today.
Oh, never mind. It's okay. I misread that there, but it still hits, but it's not a crit. So I'm gonna roll the damage.
Disadvantage? Question mark.
The Steel Defender is by Tesbera now, not Shayna.
Okay.
Yep. Good thought though. Shayna, you will take 36 points of slashing or force damage as this thing rends into you.
Uncanny dodge.
All right, so you'll take 18.
You said 34, correct?
36.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Tordell, your turn is next.
Oh, okay. Okay. So. Which one's the one that's like almost dead? That one. Okay.
And you were
Can
there.
Tordell move through people?
Yes, but it is double movement.
That's okay. I have 35 movement. So 10.
You just can't move through enemy spaces. So.
Okay. That's rough. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other one then. Just move diagonally right there.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Right of the Dawn as a bonus action and attack with my rapier.
Sounds good.
Twice actually. I'm gonna do that twice. So, actually, I need to roll d20 first. That is 14 to hit.
14 is AC.
Okay, sick. And that's that should be 8 damage, and then another d8 for my right damage.
Is
One
your
radiant damage.
is your rapier magical?
No, my rapier's not magical. But I think because it's like it has the blood right on it, it makes it magical. Or
Did you start with a rare or an uncommon magical item?
no, just a rare one.
Okay. So yeah, I would say that makes it magical using your right. You're using your class feature.
Okay.
So how much damage again? You said?
That should be 8 magical piercing damage and 1 magical radiant damage. Well,
All right.
But
Anything else? Your second attack?
my second attack. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's worse than my first roll, so that's not gonna hit. Because you said 14 was AC.
Yes, 14 is AC. Yep. All right. So unfortunately, that misses. Next up, Yajna. As you start your turn, Yajna.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry. I just remembered.
Oh, do you have a bonus action or anything that you'd like to use?
Actually, with no action, I can brand it because I hit it with my right. And anytime it does damage to myself or an ally that I see within 5 feet of me, it's gonna take psychic damage.
Perfect. Okay. Good to know. All right, Yajna, as you start your turn there, it is going to swing to hit you. It's going to use its reaction, preemptive strike, as you start your turn within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Then it misses, and it is your turn.
Smart move. Because I'm going to hit you. Or not.
Yeah, 9
That
will
would be a
miss.
9. Yup. And let's see here. I will bonus action healing word on Yukio. Let's go for second level.
All right, and Yukio, you are on deck as soon as you get revived, by the way.
Okay.
Got to 11.
And yeah, so you get 11 points back. Yajna, is there anything else that you would like to do for your turn?
Nope.
All right, Yukio, it is your turn.
Wait, hold on. I did something. Anyway, I have, so I'm back up.
Yep, you are back up with 11 HP.
Okay.
You're still prone, so you'd have to stand up, but
Yeah.
that only takes half your movement.
Okay.
Shayna, you're on deck, by the way, too, as soon as Yukio's done.
So she stands up.
All right. You're within melee, so any range spell would be at disadvantage unless it's a saving throw.
But you also do have bless.
While you're thinking of your turn, I will be right back, guys. Sorry.
These are not fun.
Sorry.
You're telling me.
I think this was gonna happen no matter what. Because if you hadn't done it, one of us would have.
I don't see any other way of us getting out of that dome, though. Even if we had.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was like wavering, so I figured it was the volume increasing. That was making it like waver and shut down. So I decided max volume.
It was
So
a
there's
thing
things
to
to
it.
it.
Because you said there was like a layer of forest and then an ice wall. So the ice wall might have been what triggered the swords.
Oh, that's not bad thought, actually. Maybe the force wall is down then?
Yeah, the forest wall was down from us singing the song and making noise. But then when you screamed, it shattered the ice wall.
Oh. I thought that it was still up. I genuinely thought it was still up.
You popped the bubble.
Yeah, that was entirely my fault.
You popped our bubble. I can't believe you.
I know, I'm so sorry.
We're just gonna use the coupons. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah, I prepaid for 5 deaths. I thought that they were going to be like murders, but whatever.
Hey, you. Sometimes you end up having to pay more because you use them in unexpected ways. But everyone can fully die.
Yeah.
It's not me being mean. I'm serious. Yasha is prepared for death.
I hope Tordell doesn't die first. First fucking
Game playing, dead.
First day playing, fucking dead. That's what I get for playing D&D for the first time in years.
Screen to the bubble. Nat 1.
All right, sorry, I'm back. What are you doing, Yukio, for your turn?
Icy knife. Second level.
All right, so you have to roll to hit, and if you hit, then I make a dex save.
Okay. Already.
So unfortunately, that 8 will miss.
Okay.
So nothing happens. Anything else there, Yukio?
I don't.
All right, Shayna, your turn.
Yeah, so since this guy's up in my business, I'm gonna switch to melee. I did take the dual weapon fighting feat, but I don't know how that works. That like I was using my bow last round and need to switch weapons. Does that use up like a bonus action or anything?
So you can drop your bow as a free action and just pull out your rapier.
Can I pull out both rapiers?
No,
Just
unless
one.
you have, I think the two fighting weapon feat.
Yes, that's what I just said. I just took that. So I do have that.
Yep, you do. You can pull both of them at the same time. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just one is magical and one is not. So okay. My magical, I got a 17,
Hello?
17 hit.
Hi, Kenneth.
Yes, this is Kenneth. Mask who's calling.
Hi there. Yes, this is Desiree on a recorded line with Grand Canyon University. I had been following up in regards to looking into your masters. How's your research coming along so far?
It's going well, but I'm not in a spot where I can talk right now. Can you call back later, please?
Oh, sure. Is there a better time? Maybe later this evening around 5:45 or so?
I think it's 17 hit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're Michigan Eastern Standard Time, right?
Yeah.
Janet, we'll just let him know.
Okay, so that's about 3 hours ahead. Would I be able to give you a call back in a little under an hour?
I'm working until 10 o'clock my time tonight.
Thanks for the extra damage.
So-
Oh, I see. Okay, is there a good time in the morning, maybe on Monday?
Sure, yeah. Say about 10 o'clock my time, or your time. It doesn't matter. I'm free most
Oh, the
Mondays.
D4. Oh, Wes is gonna say.
Close to the morning? Okay, I think I'll be getting into the office about 11:30 a.m. your time. Is that too late?
No, that'll be perfect.
Okay, awesome. I can definitely give you a call then. Did you have any quick questions for me just while you have me on the line today?
No, that'll be it.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, well, have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for your time, Kenneth.
Yeah, you too. Thank you much.
But
Bye-bye.
now it's magic, so. We'll see
Alright,
if
say
he
that-
accepted it.
All right, so say that again. Sorry, I had a phone call come up, and then
it's
when I was
okay,
trying to get back into it, the what do you call it wasn't working. The push to talk.
Okay. My lowest roll was 15, and we found that you said 14 was AC, so I think.
Yep, 14 is AC. Yep.
Okay, do you need damage separated by magical and regular?
Yes, if it's non-magical, don't even say it. It does not do damage. If it's non-magical, only magical damage will work.
Well, okay, so I got magical damage was 27.
27. All right.
And then I just slapped it with my offhand rapier and be like, oh yeah, that did nothing.
Yeah, you very quickly realize that that is not a solid strategy to work.
I tickled it.
You did. Anything else, or Shayna?
Oh god. Nope, that's it, because my offhand would have been my bonus action, so. New.
All right, sounds good. Next up, it is the Living Blade of Disaster. That one's still there. 1, 2, 3. It is going to go after Elway this time. It's going to swing at him.
Good.
An 11 will miss you, Elway, I'm pretty sure, right?
Correct. I have a 19 AC.
All right, well, it is your turn. And as you start your turn, this one is going to use its reaction to try to do preemptive strike on you again and attempt to swing at you.
Fair enough.
Good try. Good luck, buddy.
And this one will crit on an 18 on die, so that it makes it a 24 to hit.
It is under my Hexblade's curse, so I'm going to use Armor of Hexes, roll d6. If it's 4 or higher, it misses regardless. It misses regardless.
Hell yeah. All right, your turn.
I love that feature.
It thought it had you.
Yes, but then I'm just like,
How about no?
So I will take my first swing at it. So this one's looking a little sluttery. That'll hit.
Sir.
15
15 will hit.
for 13 magical flashing.
13 magical slashing is enough to drop that one.
Wonderful. I'm gonna run over to the other one.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
We can move my Hexblade's curse at this point. I believe.
as a bonus action.
Yes, but I just can't recover health, which I don't need to right now. So I'm gonna move my hexless curse to that one, and then take my second swing, which is a 26. So
26 will hit.
it'll be 17 magical flash damage.
You said 17?
Yes.
That is just enough to end that one as well.
Wonderful. I love playing Hexblade at high levels. I can do so many things.
As that is the end of this one. As you guys step away from the dome that you were in, the green crystal flickers once more as that dome reappears over the hole that you came out of, as you guys are on the outside of that spear. And this is where we are going to take our brief intermission for the night, guys. You guys can stand up, stretch your legs, the like. Be back in 10 minutes, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna get some more birthday cake.
Okay.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Unmuted. All right, thank you guys for being patient with us as we took our break. We are back though, and the players, you guys are just outside of this dome area. The green crystal flickers back to life as the wall of force comes back into being behind you guys. But you do see that there is a doorway at the southern end of the hall as both of those blades of annihilation are gone.
Cool.
Ethan.
So we dome then.
After that last fiasco, I'm a little bit nervous about traps. So Tordell, would you like to check again?
Sure.
Cure wounds, Yukio.
Yeah, you
Actually, cast Cure Wounds to Yukio. All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and investigate for traps a little bit closer this time because I just kind of didn't think about it last time. Alright, that's a 21 total.
21 total. All right. This door doesn't seem to be locked, and it does not seem to be trapped on this side.
Tordell basically says, as far as I can tell on this side, looks like we're good to go through this door.
Well, I will open the door, but cautiously look inside.
All right, so you push the door open. You look inside, and this is what you see.
I also forgot to mention that because of the blood right of the dawn, my weapon shines bright light, so can I just kind of have that on?
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely.
Awesome.
So, what you see here as you pop your head into the door looking around is you see lining the far wall of this hall are 8 doors, each marked with a different arcane symbol. On the wall above them is etched an inscription in Draconic. Do you enter this room at all? Or do you just look through with your, from the doorway?
I was looking from the doorway.
You want me to look again for traps?
Yeah, because you made me nervous. You said from this side, so maybe you know you should check again.
I'll check again.
I'll check
again.
As that's happening, I'm gonna be from the doorway looking over Shayna's shoulder at the Draconic that's written.
Yeah, so the inscription reads, "Speak thy Speak thy master's name and enter."
Rolled another 21 for investigation, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. You look down at the floor right in front of you, and the 10-foot area in front of the double doors definitely radiates a magical trap energy.
There's a magical trap right in front of us.
Wonderful. Well, that inscription says to speak thy master's name and enter.
Tespera casts spell magic.
All right. That will be a what level is he casting at? And it's also a contended check.
Third level.
All right, so this will be an Arcana check to beat it.
$18 for 27.
All right, yeah, you dispel this trap quite easily.
Nice. So we're safe to enter then? Roll for my 21 investigation. That was the only trap that I found, right?
Say that again.
For my 21 investigation, that was the only trap that I could find in this room.
You weren't going far into it, because if you were to check, you would have set the trap off.
Right, yeah.
But so for that, yes. But you do see those 8 doors, all with different arcane symbols on them.
Okay.
Still thinking he has to say his master's name as he enters. Elway will walk into the room saying, Bohamet, and just walk through.
As you say Bahamut, a barb devil appears right behind you, and this is initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Can you blame me? I read my master's name and enter, so...
Tordell rolls an 18 for initiative.
Alright, so Shayna, what's your initiative?
26.
Tazbarrow rolls a 17.
Yajna?
21.
Yukio?
3. No, wait. That would be 5. Sorry. I forgot my extra plus 2.
You're good. Elway? I just heard teen. What did you get?
19.
19, alright. Tordell?
I rolled a 18.
Alright. Starting this off. Shayna, you were the first to respond as this barb devil just appears behind you guys.
Okay. Wait, so we all moved in and then it appeared behind us? Because I thought Elway was the only one that walked in.
As Elway walked in, so it appeared behind Elway, so it's between you and Elway right now.
Okay. Perfect. I stab it.
Alright, you stab it.
I forgot to roll with advantage. I'll just roll again, but in case I get a crit. Nope, no crit. 29 to hit.
That'll hit the devil.
Bonk.
Poop damage on that. And we get my sneak attack. So that'll be 22 magical piercing. And then yeah, I'll use my offhand and attack again.
Alright.
I hate how the dice cover up the battle log thing. I believe I should have a 27. Yeah, 27 to hit on that one. This is non-magical. 8. Just regular piercing.
Alright, so you said 8 non-magical. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so it still does damage, but does half for that.
Okay. That's it for
Alright,
me.
anything else there, Shayna?
Nope.
Alright, seeing you stab it from behind, it's going to whirl around, and it is going to try to make 3 attacks with you, or on you, with its claw, 2 with its claws and 1 with its tail. My highest to hit is a 13, which I know misses.
Yes.
Yajna, your turn.
Alrighty. I will cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level.
All right.
I can never remember whether this hits initially or not.
When it is summoned, I do believe it makes an attack, yes.
Alrighty, then it's gonna take a swing. 13 to hit.
13. That should miss the barbed devil.
Alrighty, that's one barbed devil that did not get hit, and there's nothing else I wish to do currently.
All right, sounds good. All right, Elway, your turn.
I will take 2 attacks with my pack weapon.
All right, sounds good.
So that's a 15 and a 21 to hit.
15 and 21. 15 will hit, and 21 will too.
Wonderful. And sure, on the second attack, I'll use Eldritch Smite. So that will be 2d8. 19 natural slashing and 5d8 of force damage. 27 force damage. And if it is huge or smaller? Yes, if it's huge or smaller, it is now prone.
It gets knocked prone. Sounds good to me. Anything else?
No.
All right, sounds good to me. Next up, Tordell, your turn. He is now prone.
All right. So that would mean that any attack I make on would be advantage.
Yes, in melee range.
Okay. Am I not in melee range? Because if I'm not, I would like to get there.
You can get in melee range, yes.
Okay. So now I'm in melee range. I still have Right of the Dawn active. I'm going to go ahead and attack it twice. Hopefully it doesn't die before the second one because I like damage. That's an 18 plus 7. So that's a 26.
Okay. 26 will hit.
And a 9.
The 9 will not hit.
No, the 9 won't. Okay, that's a bummer. Okay. So I have 2. I'm also going to give it a brand of sundering real quick, so it'll take an extra hemocraft damage for my Crimson Right, giving me a total of 3 hemocraft dice. So I will be rolling 4d8.
Okay.
Okay, 4 normal, 4 magical piercing damage, and then 11 radiant damage.
All right, so 15 damage total, you said?
Yep. Oh, and then there's the plus 5. I forgot about the additional modifier. So that'll be 17 damage.
All right, not a problem at all. Anything else?
Bonus action. Target seen within 30 feet takes an extra hemocraft die of damage for Blood Curse of the Marked. So that's another hemocraft die. That's 6 radiant damage. And I'm going to amplify that. So I take big damage now. I take 5 damage. And the next attack roll before the end of my turn has advantage. I should have done that ahead of time. Never mind.
Oops. Hey, it happens. You're fine.
I'm not gonna amplify it. It does take that damage, but I'm not gonna amplify it because I should have done that first.
All right. So next up is going to be Tazbera. Your turn.
Tazbera says, isn't it prone?
It still is prone, yeah.
That's advantage on melee attacks against it, right?
It is, yes.
I throw my shield on the ground and make it two-handed attacks against it with Ken Y.
Sounds perfect to me.
First hit crit.
Okay.
$25 magical slashing for the first hit.
All right, he's still up, but barely.
Does a 21 hit?
21 will hit too.
Another 16 magical slashing.
All right, that is enough to drop this one. As Tazbera flies up, Snicker Snack drops the devil with some hacking and slashing, but it does fall. All right, as that is the end of initiative once more.
Tazbera will pick their shield back up.
Which just looks at the party, shrugs and goes, My bad.
Talk of masters is never a good thing.
I pick up my bow as well, obviously.
Torgo, she's the No, he doesn't. Because it's emitting light. He kind of holds it up like a torch with his rapier. And steps on inside without saying a word.
All right, so you enter the large, wide hallway here as you see the 8 doors, each with what appears to be a symbol in regards to one of the schools of magic.
Are there crystals or something?
Say that again?
Are there crystals or something, or is it just like a library where this is like the genre-specific classification or something?
Nope, for this, these are literally, it's an open hallway that you're in, and the hallway has a wall that's lining up. As you see, each one has a doorway. And each doorway has an inscription on them saying, or not saying, but a symbol of each of the 8 schools of magic.
Got it.
Well, murder's the only magic I know. So maybe you guys should be the ones to look at this closer.
We'll take a look at the divination one.
All right, so you look at the divination one. So you look at the door, and it's a solid basalt door. Looking at it, the symbol of divination. I'd say this is the 4th door. But it doesn't appear locked.
Oh, why not? I will go through. Or
All right.
attempt to.
As you do that, another barb devil spawns behind you as you open the door and walk through. As this will be initiative once more.
Alrighty.
So go into what do.
Shayna, what's your initiative?
Oh, sorry. 25.
All right, Tezbera.
They got a 4.
Yashna.
11. Would my spiritual weapon be still hanging out?
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
Okay.
Yukio.
Another 5.
All right. Elway.
19.
Tordell.
12.
Shayna, yet again, you are the first to respond as this barb devil spawns in front of you, but behind Yashna.
Another one, and I stab it. Oh, thank God that was advantage. 23. Sorry, I don't know why. On D&D Beyond, we use the dice roller. It covers the game log for so long. Can't see what the rolls are. So 23 to hit with my first one is my magical piercing.
She said 21 piercing?
No. I said it was my magical piercing. That is 19 damage with my main hand.
All right.
And then my offhand, I after the other one didn't work with my regular rapier, it didn't do very much damage. I would switch my offhand to my dagger of warning.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Oh my God! Okay, that misses. I was so close to a crit on that one. 12. I assume misses.
12 will miss, yes.
Okay. I think we were supposed to cast a spell first, like to unlock the trap or something. That's it.
Sounds good to me. All right, next up is going to be its turn. It's going to turn around because you stabbed at it and going to swing at you.
Oh.
The highest it got to hit was an 11, which will miss. Elway, it is your turn as it swings at you, snicker snack with its claws and tail.
I'm going to cast Banish.
All right.
Ooh.
Stop.
All right, let me roll that. It disappears.
Wonderful. Nobody do anything. For a minute. I highly doubt everything in existence is this one, so it shouldn't come back. But be ready if it does.
Okay.
And as long as no one's doing anything, I'm just gonna stand there for a minute concentrating on the spell.
Okay. So the rest of you guys looking through here, none of you guys can see through the doorway unless you can see through magical darkness. If you have double sight.
But I am concentrating on the spell.
Okay, so you guys just see a pitch black hallway with impenetrable darkness past this doorway.
Well, let's go.
Well, we technically can't because we have somebody who's concentrating on something.
Just wait a minute, and it won't come back. After 7 minutes is done, I'll be like, okay, we're good. I will look in the hallway.
All right. You look in the hallway as you can see through it. So you see past it, and you see into the room 19M. You see a vortex of glowing stars hanging inside the air inside this chamber, slowly rotating on an axis. As the constellations move, they cast radiant starlight across the walls. 8 high-backed chairs, each bearing a different arcane symbol, face the starry miasma.
We'll just look wide-eyed for a second and just go, whoa. All right, let's go. And it just walks through.
Yukio follows.
I'll follow.
All right, so the rest of you guys go through the darkness, following Elway. But you guys do end up finding yourself into this room. You see the stars floating all about the room.
See, it's this sort of thing that makes the city almost worth saving. Just as long as the people are present.
So here too, you see 8 chairs right behind the miasma. You see 2 rooms adjoining off to the side as you see what looks to be a hallway to the direct south behind everything with large doors. You see the star field that's there sitting in the center. And as you also see each of the chairs have an arcane symbol on each of them, denoting what school of magic they represented.
Can I make an investigation check on the chair? Looking for details or...
Yeah, you can.
24.
24, all right. You see that these chairs are probably... They have magic that's coming off of them. And you realize that you don't want to sit in them unless you have some sort of association with the associated magical school.
I'll relay that to the others.
What school is blood magic again?
The edgy hot topic.
Fordell just keeps clear of the doors.
Be careful sitting in the wrong one. You might get another friend.
Is there one about like possessed artifacts?
No, it's schools of magic.
Oh, well, that's all I got. Sorry.
Does anyone have any spells?
I mean, I can try casting Armor of Agathis on myself and sit on the abjuration one. But do we really want to test that?
Yes.
I do as well.
Okay. I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself as I sit on the abjuration.
All right. Give me 2 seconds. You sit down. I need a intelligence saving throw.
Wonderful. This will end well. I guarantee 5.
So you look in, as you sit down, you feel a compulsion to look at the star field, the miasma that's floating around. And you see the cosmos as it was known to the Netherese. However, you see a dark star in a position where no star exists today that you know of. You will get a sense of a wash of you of foreboding doom. And you gain the following flaw. You can't look at the night sky because the ebon star might be looking back at me. As you look into the abyss, something looks back at you.
Well, that's horrible. Can you direct message me that?
Yes. All right. It is sent. All right, it's sent. All right. Anyone else?
Is he just kind of sitting in there?
Well, as soon as I can no longer look at the night sky, immediately standing up and not looking at that starscape at all.
Alrighty, and Tazbura casts heroism on himself and sits down on the enchantment one.
All right. As you do that and you sit down, I need an intelligence saving throw. Did you hear me?
I heard you.
Okay.
$18 for a 27, plus 5 from Flash of Genius, plus 4 from Bardic Inspiration for a 36.
Jesus.
All right. Nothing seems to happen to you. But you feel wrong sitting in this chair.
What are the chair categories again?
All of the different types of, or all the different schools of magic.
I
But the chair seems to have a preference.
Yes, the chairs do seem to have some sort of preference for people.
This is beginning to remind me of the crown. It's very, very picky.
It is a little picky, yeah.
So we maybe try the other rooms before we continue to mess with this. But also find something that favors us a little better.
Yeah, let's not look at the stars anymore.
But they're so lovely.
No. They're really not. They're really not. 'Cause you really don't know what's looking back at you, and you just know.
Fair point. Right, left, or doors?
Are you going to go back through the doors? Or are you going to check the, you have the double doors in the very south, or the two rooms that are opened up to either side? So a 19N or 19O?
Oh, that was Yasha, not me. Yeah. Right, left, or center. He is human, I imagine, and is having quite a time with us.
Anyone? Right, left, or center?
Let's go to O.
All right, so you guys head towards room O. So the walls of this roughly triangular room are filled with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. Hundreds of books and scrolls were thrown free of their resting place when the city crashed down and now cover the floor. Time and bitter cold have not been kind to them.
Elway looks around the room and says, I don't know if this would be my brother's dream or his nightmare.
I can understand that feeling. Board books.
Well, why?
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's anything I can actually read?
Yeah, give me an investigation check, yeah.
A 14.
All right, so you find a little black book. You also find a what appears to be a scroll of unearthly power.
Well, I am less interested in unearthly power. So the little book. Tesbury says, where's the scroll?
Someone would have to use identify, as the scroll is that old.
Is it the Tarask?
No, it is not that one.
Alrighty. I will take a look at the little book.
All right, so that little book, it's a brittle black tome with a black 8-pointed star etched on the front cover. It records various meetings of the Wizards of the Ebon Star, which is the leadership of the Netherese Empire here in Ithril. One passage explains in the Draconic script that Master Erotherus opens the door to his study when 3 or more of his apprentices, or those empowered by the goblet of the House of Arcane, are seated correctly in the chamber of the Ebon Star. Or if they manage to make him angry enough.
Well, I will would have to pass that on to somebody because I don't speak Draconic.
I would be able to translate for you.
Alrighty. And Tasbera casts a ritual identify spell on this girl.
All right. So it takes about 10 minutes to do that, but you do eventually crack the secrets of this scroll. This is a scroll of the comet. By using an action to read the scroll, you cause a comet to fall from the sky and crash to the ground at a point in which you can see up to a mile away from you. You must be outdoors when you use the scroll, or nothing happens and the scroll is wasted. The comet creates a 50-foot deep, 500-foot radius crater on impact. Any creature that in the radius must make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw, taking 30 die 10 force damage on a failed saving throw, or half as much damage on a successful one. All structures in the crater are destroyed, as are all non-magical objects that aren't being worn or carried.
I'll take that.
Anybody want to destroy Mole Master again?
Bring the whole city back to see this.
No, that's not a very good thing to do. What if they counter it?
Oh, fuck, you're right.
It just makes me laugh. Who's going to take this to Chult and finish off the dinosaurs?
I could think of something very useful for that spell. Unfortunately, I don't think that it would end well.
The other question is, what would happen if you made that fall in the ocean?
Good question, but I know very little about the ocean. What level is the spell?
Yes.
Alright then.
Technically 10th level spell.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
What a beaut.
This cannot be translated into a wizard spell book.
Cannot copy.
Unfortunate.
No,
Not unfortunate. Very wise.
Not to imagine just having that like every week or something.
Oh,
Just go full Final Fantasy Black Mage.
Just at that point the Taras would not be the problem. It would just be the party.
Yeah.
When the
Maybe
player-
we're the problem.
I seen a TikTok the other day that's like when the big bad enemy realizes the party is more of a threat to the world than he is.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Oh, that exact same.
Oh, I love that one.
Big mood.
I have an idea. What if we save the spell as a backup contingency plan? If we did restore Ifrin and then it went badly, we could just bomb it.
Oh, it's definitely going to go badly. But if you have so much faith in them, alrighty.
Oh, I don't have faith in them. I just like to have a lot of plans. Unlike my first husband, he doesn't like to have plans. He just goes for it. But yeah, I like to know the options. Yeah.
I like how he's your only husband, but it's also you just call him your first because he calls you his second.
Yeah.
Any other books of interest?
And here, all of the rest pretty much crumble to dust as you touch them.
Those books are crumbling to dust. Will mutter to himself. Yep, definitely his nightmare.
resisting the urge to just start poking at all the books like a bubble wrap. Probably nuclear war.
Accurate.
Girl, World War IV. God damn.
We're going downstairs in order to help this construct or woman in order to reinfect the city.
So, what is the plan?
Where are we right now on the map?
You're currently in room 19O. You still have the doorway leading to 19P to check, also at 19N.
Okay.
Let's go to N. There's no door in the way.
Yeah.
Alright, so you head over to N. So a 10-foot tall spindle of gray stone hovers upright and rotates slowly inside the circular chamber. All around it, the surfaces of the room's walls are cracked, as though some terrible energy once coursed through them.
Interesting.
For the rest of you guys, this is the artifact Vrask was searching for earlier in the last session that we had. This has giant runes all over it.
Oh, we pick it up for him.
It is much larger than you can pick up. I'm going to share a picture of it.
I'm sure.
This is going to be mad. Maybe we got shattered. No joke.
Vrask would crush you.
I'm deeply aware. Oh, that looks
pretty.
It doesn't look ominous at all.
It
Pretty
definitely looks
not
like
ominous.
your will stand up.
It almost looks like a pylon will start right out.
I have a feeling that if I touch it, like they said, Yu-Gi-Oh's here would just frizz.
I mean, if you're gonna touch it, we'll lick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch it.
So you touch it. Okay. You feel a tingly magical sensation run down all the way to your base of your spine.
He did.
It feels funny.
You should have licked it.
Oh, good idea. She goes.
You lick it?
Yeah, she likes it.
Not a bad idea.
You lick it. It's sort of you definitely, all of the hair on your body does stand up on edge.
It tastes funny.
To happen.
It tastes funny. But otherwise safe. Just gives me a weird tingly feeling.
Tordell is definitely looking at Yu-Gi-Oh with a very puzzled expression.
Be nice.
What?
We almost had earlier.
So can I almost hate that Vrask isn't here now. Should we try to investigate it for him, or can he be investigating this? As I have no idea what he needs to do with this thing.
He is not here in order to do that, so you guys can always put a pin in this room and come back to it if you'd like, if you want to wait for him. Or you can experiment with it on it and then brag to him about how you figured it out while he was gone.
I'm going to like put a pin in it, come back to it later.
Experiments are fun.
My only worry about doing that is just that. And it's not that I want to solve it, it's that if we go back in time or something, and we change the city, this might change.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should put a pin in it and like wait for him so he can do his thing.
In the meantime, should we be on our way to 19P, or is there something else that we wanted to do here?
19P sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so you step out and head to 19P as you see a large adamantine door with bars barring it from your side. It seems to be that these are stuck fast. However, the key that you found while searching the library looks like it would fit perfectly in the keyhole here.
Last time I opened the door, a demon came out. Someone else do it.
I'll do it. I turn the key in the lock.
All right, you turn the key in the lock, and well, the door opens. The bars swing up and unlock as you find yourself on a balcony. This overlooks the majority of the city, and as high as you are up, it's almost dizzying looking down over it. You whisper something under your breath to just sort of mutter at the sight of this and the disorientation of it as your voice carries all throughout the city.
Mm-hmm.
As you found the stereotypical dictator booth where they yell out and talk to everyone.
Wonderful. As the doors open as well, Elway looks down at the key and goes, oh, I actually expected a demon to pop out. All right then. Anybody get a screaming anything at the city?
She gonna go right to the edge, almost looking like she's about to jump off, but instead, like, she just sort of like lunges her upper half over her rail just to look down and see how much she can see of the city.
It is all about... you can see just about everything in the city from here. You notice the spire where you're at gently rotates around as you can see just about everything.
Ooh.
I'll flick a coin off.
You flick a coin off?
Yep.
All right, as you flick a coin off, it takes a while. And it takes a while. It keeps coming down. And the crack of the paved stones that you hear once the coin impacts. Quite impressive, actually.
No, I've done that.
What if there was a person under that thing? I heard if you drop something from behind of this.
Maybe we should have brought your crown up here. Oh no, we couldn't have. But that would have worked possibly.
Yeah.
Remind me to take a look for that coin data. I'm just curious to see what it looks like on the ground.
I will definitely try to.
I do not know if there's actually a coin left to be found.
If it is, it's lucky.
Extremely.
Then you should keep that coin forever.
Make a shrine for it.
All these things would happen. Out of all the things we've seen today, I think this one is probably the most average. Oh, hopped on just to say dibs.
Who hopped on just to say dibs?
Yeah, just apparently
And
the crystal has a sum in them.
Okay, I may have tagged him just so that he would know that this pertains to him when he comes back.
So guys, this is the part right now where we're at, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. You can either figure out that crystal, or you go back into the city and explore some things. However, as you guys come out of the area of the balcony area, right by the stars, you see a doorway open up in those starways. As that could be very easily the final fight, the final boss fight there. If you'd like to work on the crystal, you can do that. If you'd like to explore some more, you can go back down and do that. Or if you'd like to wait for the full party to go in for next week, you can do that as well. This is where I'm going to leave you guys to have that choice here, because I don't want to make any sort of full choice. And as we don't have the full party, I want to be fully transparent with you guys.
Yeah.
Dang, I joined at like the very end. Huh?
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Personally, I would vote to wait so we have the full party before when we do anything else. I mean, unless you guys want to just go back and explore, I guess that's fine with me as well.
If we're going to do it tonight, I'd rather explore. It's their adventure.
Yeah.
I need to AFK for a few minutes and go check on my diabetic child.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'll be back.
And I have a limited amount of time that I can stay.
I'm still feeling a little bit sleepy, but I'm down to keep going if you guys are.
Around
Say we'll be done around about 9:30ish, maybe a little after my time, but tonight. But I just wanted to be fully transparent with you guys, because decisions that could happen tonight could have very much effect on everything else.
Yeah. If you're staying put, I suggest you do a long rest and I'll cast something forward, but I'm also good with going down.
My personal vote's on the long rest.
Yeah.
All right. So, wait for Shayna to get back, and we'll go from there.
Okie dokie dokie.
I am back. Do we have a decision?
For the most part, to me personally, it kind of sounds like everyone's ready to call it quits here and wait for next week, but
Yeah, and take a long rest as well.
Yes. We do need a long rest.
Alrighty. Then Yasha will begin the process of casting Hollow.
Okay.
Oh, Kenneth, we have a question. We were reading about it when you had AFK earlier. You know the floss that we got where like I was paranoid and my hair was falling out?
Yeah.
Did that get cured or is that still happening? Do I need to shave my...
I thought someone cured it for you.
Okay. I have used spells, but I could not cure it at the time. I do have a bunch now that I can try on her.
Because I thought you used the Heartstone to cure that before you guys destroyed it.
Oh. Okay. You know what? I just couldn't remember. It's been a couple of weeks. So that sounds right.
But so you cast Hollow. I need you to read me the description very, very, very closely.
This thing is a page long.
Okay. Oh, what is the area of effect on it? That's all I need to know for the most part.
60 feet, but if I need something bigger, I can just cast I could possibly layer on forbiddance.
Okay, my next question
40,000 feet.
My next question is, where are you guys trying to take your long rest?
In the start.
I prefer the library.
that sounds good to me.
The library?
Library.
Yeah, that way the spell doesn't like mess with other magic.
Sounds good.
Your choice for the library puts you 5 feet safe for what you were about to do.
Yeah, I figured.
So you guys are able to cast that and get a long rest to be unbothered by the night. But if you would have chosen one spot closer, we would be having a very different conversation right now.
Oh, I figured. I prefer enclosed spaces for this kind of thing anyways.
Yup. So...
When the long rest is gone.
Oh yeah, Elway has faded away. As his multiversal wanderings, he tries to find his lost brother once more. This, guys, is where we are going to end for the night, so we have a full party next week. Thank you, Josh, for stepping in tonight and help fill the spot at the table. Welcome, Swill. Sorry, it's the second to last one for you to join, but
That's fine.
Hey,
I'm chilling.
Maybe you can join like a future campaign.
I am looking at running another Friday campaign after this one ends. After a little bit, I just have to figure out which one I want to run. So
It would be nice to see the start of one. That'd be nice.
So what I do is usually I give priority to any of my previous players. So you're signed up for this book, so you'd have priority for the next one.
Awesome.
So,
I'm definitely gonna want to do that.
Yep. So I tend to do that. That way everyone like my dedicated players can play if their schedules allow. But thank you guys so much for playing tonight. Thank you for being so patient with the move and the hiatus that we had. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I just wanted to say thank you again. Thank you again for everything that you guys have allowed me to do as a person through running these games and stuff like that. So,
We love you as a person, and that's why we do this.
Big
I
heart
appreciate it.
emoji.
I appreciate it. So, before I'm gonna end the stream here. So everyone who's watching, the one person that's watching, thank you